first day of the week has been very busy because people are doing the
Oh,
license thing to
oh, the best.
real ID thank you, that whole. Gotta get a new license to be able to go to Canada. Anywhere. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we are live now.
Okay. Fiscal officers report.
Yep, so the fiscal officers report, this is a little different from most other months because we do have the 990 for the board to review. This is a draft, it's from EFPR. They provided this draft to us, so we have it for you guys to review. And then once you guys have reviewed it, and we can then submit it to this. Does anyone have any questions, comments, thoughts on the 990 this year?
No. The hours, the average hours a week,
Yes.
you spend 37.5 hours a week on EDC. Is that what this is telling us?
Yeah, so this is, well, let's see, what page is that again?
7.
So it's just asking how many hours a week do we work?
For the
Yeah, so
EDC.
you.
Because the tax returns for the EDC.
Yes.
So it's saying that you work 37.5 hours a week.
This is the standard work.
Yeah.
That how much time you actually spend on the EDC?
Literally, no. Is that how it works? Is that how it's always been on the form?
Yes.
Okay.
Versus your time.
Right, you're not actually allocating it between different agencies, it's just standard what you work.
Need a motion to accept it.
We do not need a motion, it is just for the.
There's a process that we say that we'll have reviewed and.
These numbers,
The 99.
yeah, these numbers come from our audit, which was approved in March. Next one we have is bank statements. So this is just an update of our WEDC account balances as of 5/1 this year. We also have a profit and loss to May 19th of this year. Many of the expenses this year or this month had to do with the pitch competition, which awarded around $30,000 for $29,999.98. So that was our big expense for this month. And then we also have our loan aging report. You just have one that is an outstanding payment other than the 2. Natalie's doing okay? Natalie is doing okay. She is out of deferment and she paid both of her loans. Great. Any other questions about? Okay. Pitch competition. So with project updates, so we had our pitch competition on size here on April 30th. We had around 52 people attend the event, and it ranged from the finalists to student participants to judges and to other interested people or people working at the event. This little snapshot here is to just give you some rough ideas of some just pitch by the numbers. So a few things here. When people are finding out about the pitch competition, most people hear it through Facebook, word of mouth, or the school district. Over the years, we have provided over $270,000 with the pitch competition from 2019. And this includes both WEDC funds for the awards, the IDA support, and then a few years, we did have some other sponsors as well. And then we have pitch by the numbers to show how many people attended the SCORE workshops this winter, along with who did the online workshops, and then how many adults participated and how many students participated in the competition. It was a great event. We had it at the Newark High School this year, so the stage was a really nice space to have. And then we had two winners. The winners for the main winner is Hand in Hand in Your Home Incorporated. They are out of Sodas and they provide services to seniors in their home. And one of the things I enjoyed about working with her is, so she actually applied last year. And she took the initiative to improve this year. And she, at the beginning of the event, before she actually did her presentation, she said, I don't know how it's going to turn out today, but this whole process has been great because, you know, I've worked with SBDC and SCORE doing the first time last year, and then improving it this year has really helped me understand my business better and do better. So that was really great. And she ended up being a winner. So that was a really great sort of thing to say, because she understood that, again, it's not just about being the winner, but also about understanding your business better. So that was a really great aspect. The Boost Award went to Country Lux, and they also applied last year as well. And both of them took the initiative to get the comments from the judges, improve their application, and get to the final round to be there at the event. So that was great to see. Now Katie is not here, but I'll give just a little, well, anyway, any questions about pitch competition?
So both were from Sodas?
No, Country Lux is in Newark.
Okay,
Their LLC is in Newark.
okay, but it's not the ice cream place that's in Sodas, right? That just opened.
So they have also opened an ice cream shop as well.
Oh.
But their application was for their candle making.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
So it is the same people though?
It is the same people.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes. And then one other aspect, so Katie's unfortunately not here today, but I'll give a little update on our Small Business Week. The first week of May is Small Business Week that the SBA does every year to do, you know, events across the country to highlight how important it is to have small businesses in our community. And so what we did this year is we put a survey online with SurveyMonkey for people to nominate businesses that have made an impact in our community. Of that, there were, I believe, 79 people who responded, and 57 businesses were nominated. So during the first week of May, Brian, Katie, Ariel, and myself went out and provided, along with Dave. Thank you very much, Dave, for providing certificates to these small businesses and taking pictures and then posting it on our social media page. And it's a great way to, one, appreciate these businesses, boost sort of some social media presence with them. It's also put it on our website and in the newspaper. And Katie provided a little map to showcase where all of the businesses are located. And then she also made a little industry breakout of where they are, what type of business they are. One of the things she also wanted to highlight is with this, it also helped us boost both our Facebook page and our Instagram and LinkedIn accounts. So take a look at that. I think she did a great job with this program, and it's a really fun way to just engage with the businesses. I think the one thing I learned the most from is not only what the businesses are doing, but then also other future projects. So we've had some follow-up conversations with one organization about a game loan, as well as talking to 2 other businesses about our brownfield program at the planning department. So this is also a great way to talk about our programs as well.
I thought it looked great. Thank you very much.
Was this the first year?
No,
We do this every year. Sometimes we have different focus areas. One year we did it based upon the bicentennial. Another year, didn't we do it of like like the top 3 oldest businesses or something like that. So we tried to do little focal points. We've done this approach before where we just have this survey. And that was what, 2-3 years ago, and again, we had a great response then as well. But
Is the response similar?
I don't remember.
That, so year one was we recognized, 2, 3 or 4 businesses who have been in the county for over 100 years. It's kind of cool. A couple of years ago, we started this sort of survey approach, so it's kind of like grassroots, self-nominated, if you will. Let's get the community out there and let people nominate businesses that they like. And my experience with giving out the certificates, I assume is similar to you guys. People very much appreciate it. The hot dog stand here is, hard work doesn't go unappreciated, things like that. Just it doesn't take a ton of times. We put a survey out there, self-nominate, right? So your friends and neighbors are nominating your small business, and people like the recognition. It gives us a chance to get out there, kind of get around the community, engage you a little bit. Cost much of anything other than time and the certificates. And I like this approach. We talked a little bit about, to Katie's point about, overseeing maybe your favorite restaurant or your favorite whatever place to get a beverage or something like that, but just kind of keeping it open-ended. We could take a different approach, or the most asking the community, to Katie's point about nominate a business that you utilize when enjoying the connect. But I like this approach, the sort of community nominated stuff, as opposed to us kind of picking ourselves, selecting businesses. Gives us some social media presence and gets it out there and gets us engaged with it. A good way to recognize small business. I think I kind of gave, once there's other, I gave my update generally on the other meetings.
I would say the only other announcement would be the New York baseball game.
Right.
Yeah, that is actually the same day as our next board meeting, which is June 24th. Annually, we have a baseball event at the Newark baseball field, the Newark Pilots. And this year, I don't know who we're playing against, but we're going to be sponsoring June 24th.
It's a lighthearted way to get folks together and, have a little face-to-face time. We'll buy you a baseball ticket and a hot dog. Hang out. Day to day.
Sounds good. Anything else? Next meeting will be on the 24th, with the baseball game.
Okay. Yep.
Where do you go?
Right.